Baby pigs. I will never escape the prison of my own making. Yay. Hi, cozy friends. How are we this week? We don't have any goals for this time, do we? I don't think we do. I think it was just getting iron from... I checked the end of the last video and I didn't say anything to future me, which is honestly really rude of me. Someone should talk to her. I think I needed to go to the mines to get iron. And that's about it. It's Gus's birthday. Okay, so I needed more copper is what I needed. Switch, are you okay? Why is the frame rate doing that? All right, we've got some copper a brewing. I'm gonna go check on the animals while that's happening. How were y'all's Halloweens? I hope they were good. Mine was very chill after the Halloween weekend. Halloween weekend was a little crazy goofy, and I invited my brother over, so he was staying, and then my partner's friends were also staying, and so there's like three of my partner's friends, and then my brother, and then Maya also came back from their vacation or from their like time at home. So it was like so many people in the house, you guys. It was a lot of people. And then Momo, my mod. Oh, I didn't realize how did I leave some of these out? What the heck, y'all? What on earth? That's so silly of me. Anyways, we had so many people in the house and it was a lot of just like hosting energy, and me being an introvert, I loved it. Like every second that people were there, I absolutely loved it. But introvert life was like not having a good time. Like by the last day, I was like, I need to be alone and I can't be alone. And then I had like so much work to do on top of it. So it was like so chaotic. Anyways, so yesterday was Tuesday, right? Yesterday was Tuesday. It was Halloween. Oh, dang it. I said I was going to leave those two. Oh, that's why I left them intentionally. Oh my gosh, you guys. I will never escape the prison of my own making. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to leave those two. Maybe I'll get that. We'll see. Yeah, so it was just a lot. Yesterday, the last guest left, and it was sad because it was Momo, and I had a lot of fun with Momo. But I felt like I was finally able to like, okay, I can turn back to my own life, and then I can also do like a, introvert recharge situation. But it was also Halloween. So then it was a lot of reset. It was just a reset Halloween for me, really. It was like me doing a lot of stuff around the house, like cleaning and resetting my life. Like my work life was in shambles because I just did not have the time to like turn to it. So it was a reset Halloween for me, which was actually really lovely. We also Maya and I went to Target for the first time in a while, and we went ham because it had been so long. And so that was fun. And so that was my Halloween. I want to hear about y'all's Halloween, like actual Halloween day, and then Halloween weekend. Halloween weekend was, yeah, like I said, fun. Everyone was there, and yeah, really fun. I think when karaoke is involved, you can't have a bad time, and you can quote me on that. When karaoke is involved, you literally can't have a bad time. I'm telling you. I think I need more grass over here for the piggies. And if you're like, what? That does not sound like something that you would ever say. Well, you have to try private room karaoke. If you don't have private room karaoke, I understand that you're like, what? Singing with strangers in public? No. All you gotta do is sing with your friends in public, and it's fantastic. It's not bad at all. Very fun, actually. Did I just make wood? Yeah, that was my Halloween. And then we got candy for kids who never came. I think we maybe had 5 kids. So we had like a bucket of candy and like put a little sign up that was like, take 2. I think like 2 groups of kids came. So now we have a bucket of candy, which is it's not a bad place to be. I'll tell you what. What are we missing? We're missing wood. Okay, let's go get some wood, I suppose. Okay, that's the last of our copper also. Oh, but then I was saying I should just buy copper. So now I don't really know. Guys, what should I do? I'll just go buy some more, I guess. Buy some more. I'm gonna buy grass, and I'm gonna buy copper and iron, 100 each. And then I'm gonna go, I don't know. I'm gonna buy grass, copper, iron. Ha, angry little guy. Angry little boy. Oh, I could check on Ginger Island. I forgot he's not here on Fridays. Okay, I guess I won't be doing that. Okay, so tomorrow I need to get copper, iron, and pigs from Marnie. Is Marnie around on Saturdays? Also, for all of my gamer besties, I want to remind everyone that Deku Deals exists, because somebody told me about Deku Deals in the comments of like one of my very first gaming TikToks. And I was like, this is simply genius. This is genius. It's basically like a better organization system for your like Switch wish list. And I think they're just starting to add Xbox and PlayStation stuff too in beta. But it's been based around Nintendo. So they have like literally every single game that comes out. They're on it as soon as it comes out. And they have like a list system so you can create lists of all your games. Whatever you like. I have kind of like Goodreads where you have like a to be read. I have like a to be played and then like a play this soon. I just organized this today. That's why it's top of mind. And then I have like my favorites so that I know whenever I need to like reference my favorites of like certain genres, I can go to that. And then it allows you to like rate them so you can sort it by your, 5-star plays or your 4-star one. It's very similar to Goodreads. But the best thing about it is that they notify you when games are on sale, and not just that, because I think someone said Nintendo does that too now, but they show the price history. So you can have it set so that like they only notify you if it's an all-time low of the price, and then you can just say you don't have that setting on and it's just notifying you if there's a sale, which is really nice. I get like emails all the time if any of my wishlist games are on sale. Oh yay, it'll perfectly, yay. And I'm gonna leave those so that they align with the other ones. Okay, I'm gonna go to Ginger Island. They have, it's like honey, like the extension honey, where you can look at the price history and you can see, okay, it's on sale, but is it the best sale it's going to be? Because it shows you how low it's been before and all of that and when it's that low. And so like, I remember not wanting to pay full price for 2 Point Hospital. So I kept checking and I was like, there's a pattern to the sales. Seems to be one coming up. I waited, one came up and I was happier for it. Okay, so it's really good because there's so many games. Like I spent hours this week just like going through basically like their entire database, going through the different genres that Ginger Island, going through the different genres that I know I like and recommend, and I just found so many games just through browsing the website because games get buried so easily in the Nintendo eShop, and it's so hard to navigate the Nintendo eShop. I don't know about y'all, but if I accidentally click something and then I'm like, my place is lost in the scroll, I'm not going back. I'm not scrolling all the way back because it takes forever to load. It just takes so long. The Nintendo eShop is the bane of my existence. So I just think it's a much easier site to navigate and keep track of games and like find new games, because there's just like, you can just see them all so clearly and click through them so easily and like look at the screenshots easily. Everything's just so quick. On the eShop, it takes ages. And so then I feel like the discoverability for smaller games or just like more indie games is like zero, because Nintendo puts all the bigger ones at top and then you're not going to scroll down because it's insufferable to do so. Nothing's happening over here, over yonder. I'm going to sleep. So yeah, decudeals.com. It's fantastic. Truly. If you like to try a lot of new games, use it. My goal for the rest of the year and then next year is to just try more games, and that was my goal last year too. And I did try more games this year. I started and finished more games this year than I did, I think, in the last 2 years. So that is improvement. So this next year I want to do even more, and I want to make time for games because I am back. I'm kind of like back in a mindset of gaming is something that I can do for downtime, because I think for the last 2 years I like so quickly shifted to like gaming is my job and I have to like do these things for job related things, and then it just became less of a fun escape for me. It was like I have to finish this game so that I can have thoughts on it, or like I have to play this game for something, or you know what I mean, like there was always like a task. It became a task, and neurospicy brains don't like having to do a task when it feels like an outside force is enforcing that task getting done. And so finally, because I like changed so much in my content, where my content is less geared around, I'm only giving game reviews and game recommendations. So now I've kind of relieved that outside pressure unintentionally, really. That was not intentional. I was following my gut. Now that the outside pressure is relieved, I feel like I can finally interact with games how I used to, and it's really nice. And so I'm now just like forcing myself to make the time for that, just like I have to force myself to make the time for my crafts and my other things. So yeah. Okay, Ginger Island was successful, amazing. Now, do we have our farm? I mean our barn. Let me sort first. But I know that is probably a very not relatable story that I just told, but I feel like it does just apply to anything. Like if you've started to kind of view something that you love as like a chore, or like I have to do this because someone's expecting me, or like you know, monetized your passion. Just like thinking about the balances of how you can relieve that external pressure. Sometimes it's not possible, and just we need to reframe how we think about the things we like to do or used to like to do, you know? I don't know. I always try to make a lesson out of something. It doesn't have to be a lesson for everybody. It doesn't have to apply to everybody. But I hope that resonated with somebody. Okay. I want to get some pigs, and I want to see if my barn is done. Okay, my barn's done. Amazing. Barn is done. Oh, but you know what sucks about having it over here? Wait, why can't I just put it over here? I'm going to do that. I don't know why I did that. Okay, let's move this. Can I move this? I can't move that. Oh, I can't move it because joy. I can't move it because it's a Robin move item. Okay, but it's Saturday, so I think Robin is around. So let's check if Marnie's around first. Also, we did, yes, Marnie. Marnie, I love you so much, Marnie. Marnie, give me all the pigs, Marnie. I don't care what the pigs are named. I'm sorry. Oh, okay, now I do. Brickiko? However many animals, is it 4? However many animals I can put in this, I'm gonna put Inibee. Ma. That's a little cuckoo. Okay, I think this is the last one. 'Twas the last one. Okay, so we have our little piggies. I'm gonna go try and move the shipping container and move the barn. I have a feeling, and this feeling is so strong, I have a feeling I'm not able to move a barn on top of wood. So I'm concerned about that. I won't lie to you. Oh, what was it? I was saying the kitchen bar cart got made, but not by me. The kitchen bar cart that was back there, Maya made it today. I was like, I don't know what came over me, but I had to make it. And it took so long. It took like half of the day. Oh, yes. Amazing. We love it. Oh, this makes me so happy. Thank you, Robin. Now I'm going to go chop wood. Yeah, so thank you, Maya. Oh my gosh, I was also going to buy copper and iron. Almost forgot. You can't get rid of me, Clint, even though I wish you could. God. Here I go. Okay, I still need wood though, so I'm gonna go to not the quarry. Hopefully the forest has some. You know, it's so funny. Y'all remember when I used to talk about the Emma Chamberlain podcast? And I was like, I love it. Like, she's insightful for her age, and she talks about things that, you know, are interesting to listen to, or just like her perspective on things is interesting. I haven't been able to listen to her podcast for probably like a year. Like, probably a couple months after whenever I said that, I stopped being able to listen to her podcast because, like, unless it was something that was like a favorites video, I couldn't do it. Because it, like, I think I felt the exact opposite of that. Like, I felt like the things at least she was trying to start talking about was like, maybe you don't have the best perspective on this. Maybe, like, you shouldn't be the one talking about this. And so I just couldn't, like, I couldn't anymore. What? The two different types of, oh my gosh. Wait, what kind of, do I have hardwood here? There's no way I have hardwood fencing there. What fencing is that? I guess it is hardwood. Shoot. Well, shoot. Why was I doing hardwood fencing? Okay, whatever. So, like, she would just kind of she started off talking about very harmless things, like very much, here's my daily routine, here's my favorite things to shop for, and then, like, here's what I think about whatever. Like, all of it was an interesting insight into somebody who has a lot of access and, like, privilege in her life. And I think that's just an interesting perspective. And I don't even remember what I liked about it so much when I first started listening to it. But yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm, like, really, really just trying to think. I think it was like she has just has an interesting perspective. But it was only with certain things, because once she started talking about, and I don't know why she kind of like switched it up and started trying to like create these general topics for her videos, where then like she's talking about something kind of like an interesting concept, and it's like, I don't know that you're equipped to talk about these things. And as soon as she started talking about that, her perspective lost its like touch or its like meaning to me, because that's just not what I wanted to hear her talk about, because I don't think she has the perspective for it. I don't think she has the depth for it, and not in like an intelligence way, just in a like life experience like perspective way. So like literally a couple of months after like talking to y'all about like Emma Chamberlain stuff has been so interesting to me lately, I literally couldn't listen to a single episode without like oh my god. And what's so funny is that was probably like a year ago, right? Now I got a TikTok on my For You page that was like Emma Chamberlain, and this is now that her podcast is still doing really well. Like it got an exclusive deal with Spotify, and now she has like guests and stuff and whatever. Like it's apparently doing better and better. But again, that like hadn't listened to it in a year. And then someone made a TikTok that was just my thoughts exactly. Like I could not think, excuse me, hey girl, hey, I'd love to get to sleep, bestie, can I go this way? Oh my god, can I go to sleep please? Can I go? Okay, can I go to sleep up here? I think so. Robin, this isn't about you, it's about our dang cat. Okay, god, get to the point. Someone made a TikTok that was like, Emma Chamberlain's podcast is just a girl who really needs to go to college. Like, and that is not like that at all, is not in a like academically condescending or like academically like pretentious way. Not in that way. She was like, she kind of presents these thoughts that she has that would really just benefit from like one class in, you know, whatever it is she's talking about. Like she has these like interests, you know, there's like a budding interest in something, and yet she doesn't have like anywhere to bring it to, because she's just a girl who just doesn't have the educational background for that. It's like if you all of a sudden made a podcast and were like, I'm gonna make a episode about like botany, when you're just not a botanist. Like maybe go to a class, maybe go to a botany class and then talk about botany. Like that was basically the gist of the TikTok. It was like she needs something with like a syllabus, like a discussion group. She needs what's that, like Blackboard, is that what it was called, the like discussion center website? That's what she needs. And I don't know if if anybody has listened to the podcast at all recently or before when I like recommended it, but that I could not think of a better description. She really just needs to like go to college and take the classes that she's so clearly interested in the topics of, but doesn't have kind of the structure to talk about them or the personal experience or like knowledge base to talk about. So she's just kind of like pontificating. It's so funny. And people in the comments are kind of ripping her a new one, which I don't think is necessary. I feel like we gang up on women too much. And when I say we, I just mean as a society, you know, not just other, like I think just as a society we love to just like dogpile on women. And people were kind of like, she has the conversations I had when I was like smoked for the first time and didn't. And it's like, okay y'all, like yeah, we're all coming from different points in life and whatever, but like, or like, yeah, she just needs higher education. It's like, no, not like higher education can mean literally nothing to somebody's like ability to engage with a topic or discourse, you know, whatever. It means nothing. But I thought the actual poster's intent of the video was hilarious. It's like, girl needs a syllabus. Please give her a syllabus. Give her a discussion board. Okay. Oh, we have our piggy babies. Yay. Do any of y'all have like creators that you feel like you've kind of grown out of for one reason or another? Because I feel like, and that's the thing, I don't know if I like grew, like whatever state I was in at the time, if I like grew out of her content. Like maybe I was really stressed and it was like, wow, this is the life of someone who, you know, is working as a full-time creator and has a business, and that was, you know, inspiring to me at the time. And now I'm in that phase of my life and look up to it less, and now instead it's like, okay, like what else can you offer me in terms of like information or inspiration or whatever. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know if I grew out of it in terms of like where I was, or if she went a different direction and thus, you know, lost me a little bit and other people. But I'm trying to think of like other creators that I've had that same experience with. And I don't know that I have. Maybe I would say, I mean, there's like stages I go through, like my hyperfixation stages, and perfume used to be one of them. And so I would be like obsessively on perfume YouTube, just constantly like looking for people's reviews, constantly looking for like, hey, this new fragrance came out and these are my thoughts on it. Or like I would be on it. So maybe that, but I feel like that's slightly different. Like hyperfixation is different. Same with like self-care. Like self-care stuff used to be a hyperfixation of mine. Body care stuff used to be hyperfixation. I don't know. But I want to hear yours though. I want to hear yours. Like for whatever reason, how did you like lose touch with a creator and why? Lose touch. How parasocial of me. You know what I mean. Come on, piggies. Find those truffles. Do the baby piggies find truffles? I love seeing my friends get online, like getting the either like Switch notifications or the Steam notifications that they're like online playing a game after work. It makes me so happy. Like you see it hits like 5 or 6 or whatever, and then it's a couple hours or like couple minutes, like 30 minutes after 5 or 6, and they're like, okay, I'm getting on my games. And I love it. And I love to see what game they're playing. It's very fun. Same with Goodreads. I have a very, very voyeuristic interest in looking at what people are doing, you know? I love to see the little Goodreads updates. I love to see what game you're playing. I love all that. Sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. Woo, we get to 11 of them. All right, what are we out of first? Looks like oak resin. Okay. I wish there was some item that sped up the keg process. That would be cool. Let me check the casks and then I'll check Ginger Island. Ooh, I need to check the greenhouse too, I think. Hello, my love. Hi. Oh, I missed what she said. Casks are good. Hey, my love. All right. See you on the flip side, friends. Okay. We've got fruit. I guess I will put in here. And then I've got a bunch. Oh, ancient fruit. I forgot I could change the flooring of my thing. I can change the walls and flooring of the sheds, you guys. I forgot. Okay. I'm getting some wallpaper. I think I'm going to go like very... Okay, one of them I want it to be like, yeah, this one I think. I want it to be very, okay, I didn't expect that. Okay, I love it. I didn't expect it, but I love it. I didn't expect the like strawberries. I thought they were trees. Okay, and then this one, I want this flooring and this wall. Cute, this one's like cutesy cottage and the other one is like, you know, themed. Okay, today's Gus's birthday, and I want to give him something because he's my favorite. He loves an orange, and I think we have oranges for him. She said, sorry if I smell sweating in the night. You okay, girlfriend? You okay, girly pop? Menopause? You want to talk about it? What's going on? Hello! This is exactly what I needed today. Did we already talk about the Stardew Live Festival? The live Stardew? Is anyone going? Did anyone get tickets? I got tickets. They immediately sold out. Well, I told my partner to get tickets. So I was like, they're going to sell out and I'm streaming. So I need you to get them, please. And we did. We got them. And I'm so excited. I'm probably going to cry is what's going to happen. And the resale tickets are already going for like crazy. Baby pigs. Okay, I'm leaving these so that they go with the rest. Okay, and then I'm gonna pick an orange fresh off the tree for Gus because I just love you so much, Gus. Gussie boy, this one's for you. I love our little orchard. I want to get a bench for it though. I'm gonna look for one. Yay! You're so welcome, friend. Okay, the last of the hopper. I'm just gonna wait here until it's finished. It's quick. Book update. I just finished Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. It was one of those I really had to power through. Definitely a power through one. It took forever for me to like care about the character enough. Any of the characters really. It took a while for me to care. So that was kind of rough. But I just powered through and I would put it on while I was like doing other things. Just like doing the dishes, whatever, I just put it on. Versus like usually I'll try and listen to an audiobook like in a sitting down paying attention setting, but this one I was just listening to it while I was doing other things. But once I finished it, I was like, that was a good book. Like it was good. It was good. Kind of annoying writing at times, but like the concept of it was really cool. And yeah, just interesting. I don't think I liked the ending as much as thought I would, or not even as much as I thought I would, but as much as I think I could have if they chose to do something a little bit different with it. But it was good. Like, it was just a solid book. It just took a while to get through, and I thought it could be a little annoying at times, but good. Would I recommend it? Would I recommend someone like go sprint and read it? I don't think so. And I also think, like, I feel like they could have gone so far, like, girl makes a deal with the devil premise and like is a anomaly to the devil's other deals. Like, I feel like you could go so far with that and make it like a lot more like you could. Okay, here's what I feel like. I feel like the book was trying to be so serious and so like intellectual in a way that it didn't need to be, and honestly it shouldn't have focused so much on, because it didn't hit that mark that it was trying to hit, I think. And so it's almost like, well, you could have just gone kind of dramatic and, you know, typical drama romance book if you weren't going to go full, you know, intellectual serious book. It was like in this somewhat, like, it was in this weird in between, and it felt odd. And so I would have much preferred if they just kind of went like full drama romance and added a little bit of, you know, spice. And this is from someone who doesn't even like spice that much in a book. I feel like this book kind of could have benefited from spice, and not even like literal spice, just like a essence of spice, like just more tension, just more like interpersonal tension, or like interpersonal anything, because it just kind of felt like someone top down view of what the relationships were between each of the characters. And it's like, okay, but like, why do I care about this though? Because this doesn't make me feel anything, you know? So yeah, it was like intellectualizing romance, when like you can intellectualize the other parts of the book, but don't intellectualize romance. Like, that's the fun part. Like, that's, you know what I mean? I don't know. That's where I feel like it came up short, but it was good. It was good. And then I finished The Unhoneymooners also last week. That was good. It wasn't like fantastic crazy, but it was good. Easy, quick, good read. Interesting read. But some of it was just kind of like situational awkwardness in a way that I didn't care for. Now I'm reading The City Baker's Guide to Country Living, and this is the exact kind of good old small town vibes, corny, you know, things fall into place at exactly the time they need to, and you're like, this thing fell in my lap. Yes, I love that. I feel like the impression I may give is that I'm a picky book reader. And I promise you I'm not. Like, I'm not a pretentious picky book reader when it's like, because I'll read anything. And I think my reading records show I will read anything. I love when a book knows what it is and knows what it has to provide, and it just stays so squarely in that genre and in its lane, and it does it well. If it's a corny romance, small town, if it's basically a Hallmark movie in a book, give me a Hallmark movie in a book and I will love it. If it's a good plot, I care about the characters, I will love it. Okay? Then on the other end, if you're doing full intellectual, you know, I'm really making a point here with something cool, but go all the way and make me feel something, make me think about something. You know what I'm saying? The wishy-washy in-betweens, the bad romance dynamics, I don't love it. Also, I don't think I talked about Magnolia Parks last time, but I read Magnolia Parks. I finished that one too. Did I talk about Magnolia Parks? I don't know. I just didn't love it. I didn't love it. I actually had a fine time reading it. Like, I went through it super quickly because I'm just sitting here. Y'all have literally nothing else to do for the rest of the time. For the rest of the day. I don't know. So I'm just going to blab to you about Magnolia Parks and the books that I'm reading. Book updates. And if you don't follow me on Goodreads, follow me on Goodreads. Friend me. I mean, because I want to see your updates too. And we can stalk each other's updates because I stay updated on my Goodreads. Hello. I didn't love it. I get it. I understand it. I understand you're jumping into it for the drama, for the toxic relationship. I understand that. I just don't like it because I didn't think the toxic relationship was even like, I think it was from a perspective that just wasn't self-aware. I think it was toxic in ways that it didn't think it was even being toxic. Like, the ways that it knew it was being toxic, I was like, I'm here for this mess. I'm here for it. Yes. And then there were ways where I don't think it was self-aware about its toxicity. And I was like, this is taking me out of it because I don't like this. And that's what I didn't like about Magnolia Parks. I didn't think the characters made sense together. I think in a toxic relationship dynamic, the characters should make sense together, and you should not want to see, like, you're like, they're meant for each other, and it, you know, they go through so much and yet they always come back. They're like magnets. Da, da, da. Like that was what the dynamic was supposed to be with Magnolia Parks, but it didn't make sense why they kept coming back to each other, because basically old girl had to have like zero self-respect because he just like did her so dirty over and over and over and over and over again, and he had like double standards with her, and it was like there was so much internalized misogyny, so much like I don't know. Now I'm just ranting now, but I think that I think it was, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. There were a few reviews on Goodreads, the kind of worst reviews on Goodreads. I agreed with like basically everything they said. So if you go on Goodreads and you look at them, you're going to understand what I mean. It's just kind of like, why are we supposed to care about them? You know, but I understand reading a book and caring about a book purely for the drama. I just think this one didn't make the drama make sense enough. Like, I want to like be rooting for the couple and be like, well, I should not be rooting for the couple, but I stand by it because they are meant for each other. And that is just not what's happening here. I was like, girl, stand up, dude, stop. I don't want spoilers, but okay. Let's do Cozy Corner. It's about that time. We have a Legolas post with, this is the Halloween stream hop. Y'all, the Halloween stream hop was so fun. I hope some of you got to come to it because it was very fun. I'll show you actually. Oh, and also let me switch over. This is what we made. It's a masterpiece. We made this on the stream hop. And if you don't come to my streams, why not? Why not? I'm kidding. But we have, honestly, I don't even know how to explain all of this. The thing I think you most need to see is buff barreled. The little Korok's kind of nice. Leg lamp is fun. So that's that. Thank you, Legolas, for reminding me of the fact that we made that beauty on stream. Okay. We have Cozy Hobby Shell with a chicken coop. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. I wish I was by wherever you are so that I could come and I could buy some chickens from you. Shell, that is amazing. We have dumping Keeves with a... Oh my gosh. Wait, this is so cute, but I was reading the caption that you like to turn on your little projector and snuggle under a thick blanket while you play cozy games. That sounds so nice. That sounds lovely. Then we have the Toad Cottage with another beautiful setup picture. Every time, every week, y'all just get me, you know? Y'all just get me. I feel so seen in all of your pictures just because I just love this community so much. We have Pixels and Pages with a little Pokemon flat lay. I love it. Absolutely love it. Oh my gosh. We have Megan Seabright writing with some fun mushrooms. Wait, I'm gonna take a picture of all of these for Eddie because Eddie loves mushroom stuff. And I feel like you need to see this, Eddie. I'm taking a picture of all of them. Oh my gosh. Whoa. The red one's so cool. Whoa. That's crazy. I'm in awe. Okay. We have Cozy with Kayla with a little more on Witchy Life Story. If you want to see Kayla's review and thoughts on it, check it out. Okay, y'all, that was Cozy Corner. Now let's check out our Cozy Friends of the Week. Okay, one Cozy Friend of the Week is, this literally just came in today, okay? Pearl Scout Yarns. We're watching the Stardew playthroughs with their foster kittens. I mean, so cute. So cute. I'm so honored. Just adorable. Absolutely adorable. And then we have Jazzy the Bookworm, who is just has the cutest little setup and said they were inspired by me, which is the sweetest thing I've ever heard in my life. And I love you guys so much. And I have no words for it. Every week I don't have the words for it. I love you very much. Cheers. Bloop. Have a lovely day. Make time for the things that you love. And if you need to, have a little reframing moment where you reframe if you've kind of taskified the things that you love, and think about it as an escape again if you kind of stopped thinking about it that way. That's what I'm gonna do this week. I love you. Stay cozy. Bye.